Kenneth Walker won the MVP award, but there was someone that deserved it more. And yes, I'm talking about the kicker, Jason Myers. Bro set a Super Bowl record with 5 made field goals. 5 field goals. He basically carried his team the entire game up until the third quarter. That's when they started putting the points on the board. Now, Kenneth Walker had a heck of a game. A heck of a game. He literally put the team on his back. He grinded out tough yards. He broke long runs. He made things uncomfortable for the defense. And he punished them. He wore them down. But how do you not give it to the guy that carried the team for 3 quarters? Seattle didn't get the ball in the end zone until the fourth quarter, right? And by the end of the second quarter, we already knew what type of game it was going to be, a defensive slugfest. We all know how bad kickers have been this year, especially in crunch time. Bro nailed 5 big-time field goals. There's no situation bigger than the Super Bowl. Like, you have to make every opportunity, every point count. And that's exactly what he did. He took advantage of his opportunities, but unfortunately he was robbed of that Super Bowl MVP. And it would have been the first one ever for a kicker. Now, granted, there's only been one kicker to win the regular season MVP in the entire history of the NFL, which is understandable because you have all these talented offensive players. But you got to give credit where credit is due, right? You can't rely solely on fan service. And we all know that the kicker being the MVP isn't a popular choice, especially when the quarterback is generally the MVP. But in this case, they should have made an exception because Bro was cooking. Now, Kenneth Walker, he had the backfield to himself, so this was pretty easy to predict that he'd have a nice game. He's always been a talented running back, just injuries have slowed him down in his career. We see what he's done when he's been healthy and gets the workload, and the last few games that Zach Charbonnet has been out, he got the workload. So nothing taken away from him. Like, he got off, he played great. Without him, I'm not sure that the Seahawks would have been able to control the game as much as they did. But you gotta give credit where credit is due, man. Kudos to Jason Myers. He was robbed. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments.